Tottenham goalkeeper Hugo Lloris admitted to being very upset with himself following his awful error against Southampton. The Frenchman gifted Saints an equaliser at the Tottenham Hotspur with a sloppy piece of trickery inside his own 6-yard box. AFP licenses this mistake from Lloris almost cost Spurs the win. Lloris received the ball before attempting an unnecessary Cruyff turn to get the ball away from Danny Ings. However, the Spurs man got it all wrong and left the ball behind, giving Ings the simple task of putting the ball in the net and cancelling out Tanguy and Ndombele's opener. It looked as though this dreadful error would cost Spurs another win, particularly as Southampton had the momentum by scoring a goal and having a man advantage with Sergio Aurier being sent off minutes earlier. Lloris' blushes were spared when Harry Kane restored Spurs' lead just before the break. Review: Liverpool still 5 points clear. What happened in the Premier League on Saturday? Hard-fought Man City stay in touch with Liverpool by battling to win at Everton. Depart David De Gea's coach Emilio Alvarez leaves Man United. What a miss. Watch Ilkay Gundogan hit the crossbar from 3 yards out against Everton. Backed Lloris hailed as one of the best goalkeepers around despite latest Spurs howler. Spot kicks. Frank Lampard confirms who is Chelsea's main penalty taker after Brighton win. Worrying Theo Walcott stretched off with head injury during Everton vs Man City clash. Grateful Klopp admits Wijnaldum goal was lucky as Liverpool continue perfect start. The keeper improved in the second half and made 2 great stops to deny James Ward-Prowse and Maya Yoshida. Spurs won the game 2-1. Lloris was happy with the way he responded following his mistake, which bore similarities to the error he made during France's win over Croatia at the 2018 World Cup final, allowing Mario Mandzukic to grab a consolation goal. Speaking to TalkSport's James Savundrick, Lloris said, "As a keeper you can make that kind of mistake, but the most important thing is how you react, to keep your chin up. I was very upset with myself, but that's normal. In the second half I stayed in my game, stayed calm, and this mistake didn't cost the team any points, and that's the most important thing." Getty Images. Getty. Lloris will be very relieved the win over Southampton puts an end to a bad run of results, which includes a Carabao Cup exit at the hands of League Two Colchester United. And Lloris conceded that Spurs were far from the best against Saints, but getting the result was all that mattered. He added, "Yeah, I think it was important to show a response after the last few games. It doesn't matter how we played. I think we showed personality and character, especially after the red card and my mistake. I think we showed the togetherness that we used to show. Most important thing is that we got the 3 points and now we are looking for continuity." Getty Images. Getty. Lloris was happy with the togetherness he and his teammates showed. When you see the other team, sometimes the way you play football doesn't matter, only the result matters. When we talk about consistency, it's all about the result. The performances will follow for sure, because when you're fully confident you start to play at one level that you're looking for. Next up for Spurs is their mouth-watering Champions League group match at home to Bayern Munich on Tuesday night. Following the disappointing 2-2 draw at Olympiacos in the first match, the Bayern game is one Lloris and Spurs cannot really afford to lose. Lloris said, "It's the type of game we are all looking forward to. It's the type of game we all want to play, and for sure it's going to be a big night. It's important to recover well after the big effort of today. We know with the push of the big crowd we are capable of facing that type of opponent. It's one of the biggest clubs in the world and it's going to be very interesting to play." Listen to the full Hugo Lloris interview above. Let's block ads. Why?